Hey folks, it's Mary. We are looking at some smaller size vintage crochet hooks. So today I am just kind of showing you a little bit of an overview of what I have so far, but I found something really wonderful and delightful to me and I just had to share it with y'all. So quick overview, real quick, of what I have in my collection of crochet hooks. I don't like to have a whole lot of extras. I usually like to have only one, maybe two of the same size, but as I do have several different projects ongoing at once of different hook sizes, it's nice to have a few extras. So in terms of what I have in my stash of hooks, I have some that are smaller, that are the Boye hooks from more modern times. They have the straight script. You can kind of see that there. And some have the cursive script, and those usually say that they are made in the USA. So I have a size D that is modern. I have a size D that is your vintage ones made in the USA. Also have a few of the E's made in the USA. Love, love those. Great for fingering weight yarns for me. And then I have my vintage size G, and I have a modern size G, which are very different in the head shape. And then just as a comparison, here is a 4.5 from the Prim brand. But conspicuously absent are the size F's, and I do have this one, this modern F, right here. It might not be quite so new. I've noticed that the hook shape is very different from this very new size G. You see the differences there. So this one, maybe this was in the early 2000s when it was produced, but happy for me. I was at my favorite local craft supply thrift store here in Nashville, Tennessee. Y'all, I try to stay away from that place, but they are very good with sending out their coupons, and I had a $5 off reward. So I went in and I checked their crochet hooks first off, and this is what I found. I found this brand new in package vintage Boye 4.0 millimeter size F hook. And if you look around, if you flip it around, it is indeed made in the USA, but it's a 4.0 millimeter versus this newer one, which is a 3.75 millimeter. And so to add to my confusion, I also have a Hero made in the USA. So this was at least 1980s or earlier. So I do not know for sure, is this Hero one a 4.0 millimeter or is it a 3.75? But I thought, hey, I have this brand new to me hook, never before used, and I'm going to go ahead and open it and see what it's like. Well, I could have just popped it open, couldn't I have? Oh, well. I went and overcomplicated it. That's all right. It's a crochet hook. Here we go. So what do you think? 1960s, 1970s? What do we think of that face? That lace, that outfit? Hard to say exactly, but 80 cents, not bad. Here we go. You have the script and size F. Made in the USA. Very cool. This is more of that kind of matte finish. It's not particularly shiny. Here is a vintage one that is more of the shiny. You see this is actually a bit matte, which I really like that finish. But let's compare it to the modern. So here we have our two hook heads side by side. You can see the curve up along the back there. You can see this one has a more straight on point. This one is a little bit more of a curve up in the throat, and you can kind of see as you turn it, this vintage Boye is more akin to the vintage Hero, which has this very pronounced kind of this divot back up here in the throat where it's not just all the same plane, it dips down in there. So let's look at them like this. Let's look really close. So here's Hero, vintage, modern. I'm just going to do a quick turn. Slow turn. You see the light glinting off the sides and you can really see the different shapes there. Oh, I'm excited, y'all. Ooh, from the back you can also see how different they are. This one's a little bit kind of off center here, but that's all right. think these are going to be wonderful. I cannot wait to use my new to me, my new old stock vintage hook. And I have just the right project on it too, because I have been using my size F Hero hook for amigurumi. I found that for me, it's a really great hook for those worsted weights. But now I get to try out my Boye for amigurumi. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. Thank you for geeking out over crochet hooks, just taking an extra look at them with me, noticing some of the differences. I have made several other videos about vintage crochet hooks, just the ones in my collection and the little bits and pieces that I know about them. And those will be in a playlist that is linked below. And this video as well will be part of that playlist. If I'm not your cup of tea, thank you so much for listening this long. I do appreciate you, and I do hope I'll see you again soon. Bye!